What it do? Peace and blessings, Cyber Supreme Rob, with a quick video summary about the 2021 Milwaukee Bucks roster. They say that it's possibly that the Milwaukee Bucks have completed their roster goals due to salary cap reasons and how they had to go over a little bit. They won't actually have a 15th man. What they'll do is probably use one of their two-way players here and there if need be. I mean, all you really need is 12 anyway, but I mean, they're not going to have a full 15-man roster how the NBA of today is. They will have a 14-man roster. And here's my thoughts on the progress. And was it enough to encourage Giannis at the end of the day to sign at Supermax? Obviously, he didn't sign it the first day, Friday. I made a video on it before saying that he wasn't really interested in the Supermax anyway, but everybody's still going to speculate. Everybody's still going to have all these different trade scenarios and all this other goofy shit. But at the end of the day, Giannis going to do what Giannis going to do. And we do have Giannis this year, and the roster looks pretty swell with Giannis on it. Now, with Giannis, that's what makes it look great. But is it enough to go all the way and win the title? Now, I do like the 2 draft picks. It definitely bolsters up the skill set of shooting. I do like the signing of Brian Forbes. I like the signing of Torrey Craig. I know I called him Craig Smith the last video. I'm sorry, Torrey Craig. But he looked like Craig Smith. And, and they do look alike. But no, that's Torrey Craig from the Denver Nuggets. I like his defense. I like DJ Augustine. I like the defense of Bobby Portis. I mean, those were 2 big signings. Although they botched, or Bogdanovic botched it, and the Bucks kind of just fell through. That would have been a big splash if they had Bogdan Bogdanovic. But obviously, he went and took the money. That's what he was looking at, the Hawks. And now I heard there's like a lot of player hating in the background, like, you know, behind the scenes. The league executives was pissed. And everybody got the calling and snitching. I heard LeBron was a part of it. It didn't work for you, though, bro, because y'all didn't get him. But speaking of that, all the good moves that the Bucks done, without deviating from the Bucks right now, I got to bring my attention to the Lakers. Now, I'm up here talking about what this team going to do and that team going to do. But the Lakers, oh, my goodness, man. The Hawks and the Lakers have boosted up their roster to, like, splendidly, man. I mean, dog, but the Lakers, though, God damn, how you gonna beat that? I don't know, Milwaukee Bucks, man. Y'all got a hell of a challenge. Now, Jrue Holiday was the main piece, you know, in the trade. And I really love Jrue Holiday, man. He's one of the elite point guards. I think they're gonna go great together. Middleton, Giannis, and Holiday. You're gonna see that chemistry there, you know, straight away. And that helps. Then you got Augustine coming off the bench. You know, he may even like maybe do some combo work and start with those guys. He might be launched into the starting 5 or whatever. So, you know, we still kept Brook Lopez. We did lose Robin Lopez and Wesley Matthews, and we waived Ersan Ilyasova. So we had to save cap space. That was basically a cap move, and then they had to do stuff because of the Bogdanovic disaster. So I'm still impressed with what they done with the roster. Otherwise, you know, because they got 2 solid players instead of just 1. So the Bucks did a great job bouncing back. But a lot of these other teams, man, I'm very, very impressed. It's been wild out here in free agency, man. It's been straight crazy. But, you know, I think the Bucks got a real steal in Jrue Holiday and DJ Augustine. I think DJ Augustine showed up and showed out in the playoffs last year against the Bucks. I think he really impressed them, and I knew the Bucks was going to go after him also, regardless to the fact, you know, especially if you're going to replace George Hill, you definitely got to get somebody that's just as solid, you know, and that can shoot that 3. So he know how to shoot the 3. Everybody, it's a shooting roster. So, you know, that's pretty much the skill set of the Bucks, the shooting. And so possibly this is the complete roster. Here's a sneak peek at the new Bucks jerseys, man. These are going to be the new Cream City jerseys, man. They look kind of fire, man. I'm at the cop me one of those, man. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be wearing the blue. I think that's going to be one of their home alternate jerseys. You saw the Cream City joints last year. This is going to be the joint. this year, so it's gonna be pretty cool. I look forward to seeing though. But but I mean, it's overall. I'm gonna give the summary. If this is in fact it, and they're not gonna pull the trigger on the Brook Lopez thing in the trade or whatever, then if this is complete and they satisfied with that, then I'm gonna give it overall as far as the signing, because I like the like I said, I'm satisfied with the Brian Forbes and the you know, with the draft trade and the Drew Holiday and all that. But I'm gonna give it a solid I'm gonna give it a solid B+ to an A-. And also, as far as, you know, my opinion, in my humble opinion, this is not necessarily enough to go all the way. I would be rooting for them to go all the way. I don't know exactly what their plans are and what they're gonna do. I know everybody will be happy because everybody basing on who they sign next. Even the Lakers with AD and a few other superstars, they basing their contracts off of whether or not they think Giannis gonna sign that Supermax. So they waiting to see what Giannis gonna do inside the Supermax. All I'm focused on right now is what they can do in 2021. My thing is, this roster is gonna be hell of exciting. I like this kind of roster right here, and the tempo and the system is cool too. And I really like what they're gonna bring early in the offset in the Eastern Conference. But if we do get the Dream Series, that's another thing I want to talk about real quick too. The Dream Series of LeBron versus Giannis. We haven't got that in quite some time in the league history. Seem like these past few years we just get cheated out of a possible. When you think it's gonna be a thing, it's not really a thing. Like what I'm referring to is like, okay, you know how we was able to get whoever go back that far. Jordan versus Magic. Even though Magic was at the end of his career, we still finally got Jordan versus Magic, Lakers versus Bulls in the finals. We never got Kobe versus LeBron. I really wanted to see that, man. I wanted to see the Cavs versus the Lakers. But we never got that, and we'll never get it. Now, the next man up, Giannis. I want to see Giannis versus LeBron. Do they have the roster to get there? Yeah. I want my boy Giannis to show up and show out and beat LeBron for the championship. I don't think they got the team to do it, man. I mean, the Lakers is fireworks, man. They need to be investigated too, goddammit. Somebody cheated. Somebody was tampering, motherfucker. No. Well, listen, man. Hopefully this team will get them to that point, and maybe then and only then, I'm serious about this, then we can talk about Giannis Supermax. But I'll be shocked if Giannis signs the Supermax before the season, or by December 21st, I think is the deadline for him to sign that Supermax. Thanks for listening. Peace and blessings, everybody. I'm out.
The Milwaukee Bucks are going to win the World Championship.
Oh, wow.
Wait.
They're going to win it all.
They're going to win it all.
Dropping the clues on for the Milwaukee Bucks.
All the way, yeah, we going all the way. Yeah, Milwaukee in the playoffs and we going all the way. Yeah, we going all the way. Yeah, the Bucks really came to play.